Hey guys!
Welcome back to the Early Bloomers podcast with Ashley.
And Bryan.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What? What?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Do you know who that I'm talking about?
No.
Jeffree
Miss
Star?
Juicy? Oh.
Miss Juicy.
How y'all doing?
Oh, perfect segue. Something I was thinking about.
She follows me on Instagram.
Miss Juicy.
Miss
Yes,
Juicy.
she does.
She follows me on
Miss
Instagram.
Juicy does follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. But go on.
Have you guys chatted?
No, she doesn't even view my stories.
Damn.
She also follows like 3,000 people.
She doesn't care about you
No,
at
yeah, I
all.
literally commented, so beautiful, and she followed me.
Aw.
Whatever.
She thought you were beautiful too.
I know.
You know who else is beautiful? Jeffree Star's ex-boyfriend, Nate.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. You thinking about the TikTok the girl was like...
With his blue hair.
Yeah. No, he was hot as hell. What was that relationship also? Like...
I'm not sure. I think they were just like very much on a southern belle vibe together.
Well, no, he's straight. Like, he identifies as straight, like, to this day. And even when they were together, he would say he was straight.
They would go, like, on, like, tractors and shit, right? Like, they were very about their farm life, no? They were both, like...
No, they were together when Jeffree lived in that $12 million mansion.
Oh. I don't know what that was about, but I would do the same thing.
I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. He says he's straight. He still says he's straight. I think he's a girlfriend right now.
Wow. Good for her.
How would you feel if your, like, boyfriend was like, oh, yeah, I'm straight, and he's like, oh, yeah, mentioning his ex. He's talking
like,
about
well,
not James Charles, Jeffree Star.
I'd be like, you're taking advantage of the community, which is wrong.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even imagine how much money Jeffree Star spent on
I'm
him.
surprised Jeffree Star didn't do a story time about that, like totally exposing Nate.
Because I'm sure he's probably done disgusting things around Nate that Nate could probably tell all the things that he did.
I do remember them mentioning they had a lot of orgies.
Yeah, it's smart to just keep it quiet. just cut it dead your losses.
Don't
like, it's
say
fine.
anything. We don't need
It's
to
fine.
talk about it. So, I've been doing Pilates, you guys. Yes.
You have.
I'm a Pilates girl now. I think this will bode well for me in my later years. I'm making an investment in my future.
Yeah.
But I had the craziest Pilates experience recently.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 hours of sleep the night prior. And then I did Pilates, and then immediately at 9 a.m. afterwards went and took Jell-O shots and Jack Daniels shots at the bar. This was against my own will.
Well, that makes it sound like it's bad. You wanted to do it.
I was pressured.
You had fun.
I had fun.
I wasn't there. It wasn't me that did that.
No, it wasn't Bryan, but I had fun.
I don't even drink at 9 in the
There
morning.
was peer pressuring. I actually don't remember the last time I drank at 9 in the morning. I don't know if I've ever done that.
Deltopia.
I had never been.
6 in the morning. I'm saying me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was funny, though. I just reversed everything I had done off of 3 hours of sleep.
Well, no, it's not reversing it. It's just preparing for it. So, like, now that you did Pilates, you can do whatever you want for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? It just levels out.
No, I mean the drinking.
What do you mean?
I did all that Pilates and, was doing so much good for my body. And
I know, but now your body's just back to normal. Like, you were ahead. You were, like, 2...
Homeostasis.
Yeah, now you're
Okay.
great. It's fine. You're allowed to do that.
For my body to reach homeostasis, I need to do an aggressive workout and then do a ton of shots.
I want to reach ketosis.
What is that?
Like a keto diet. Like, they're like, oh, I'm in ketosis. Like... I don't even know what it is. I think
it's like finding nirvana through keto.
Yeah, like I think it's like when your brain starts. I mean, not your brain. Your body like starts to like only run on like protein and not fat or something. I don't know, but
all Liver King.
Literally.
All meat diet. You know what I'm
Ooh, yes. I've seen a surplus of like those like wooden cupboard like steak and egg and avocado people. This past week, you know what I'm talking about.
No.
Like the guys who like eat a carnivore diet, but they're always for some reason like have it on a wooden cutting board. Like they cut their steak and they eat off of like, which is fine, but like I've seen a lot of them.
You know what would be an elite combo?
What?
That man and like a beige mom. With all her like wooden toys for her kids.
Yes.
Except his side hobby is like lumber, like building stuff out of wood.
Okay, period.
I just created
You can bleach hella
this
wood.
This is gonna be the next show on like Tubi.
HGTV.
HGTV. There's a hummingbird right by the camera.
Oh my God.
Now. Come here.
Come here.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Wait, it's literally
Damn,
just
his neck is so
us.
stiff. Its body's hella limp.
It's literally watching us. I wish you guys could see this. It's right behind the camera.
Come closer. Oh my god.
Oh.
If I go like this. It's not even spring, though.
He's not coming. That
God,
was
I would
crazy.
hate to be like an insect or a bird like in any other season but spring. Like there's like no pollen. Like there's not hella flowers around.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's dry as fuck. Especially, I would also never be like a bee in Sacramento. It's so
No.
dry here. Why are there bees here?
The lifespan would be like maybe 24 hours.
It's so dry. Hell no.
No.
Did
But
you
you'd have
end up-
so much attention,
Did
especially
you?
during the Flower Boy era, the Save the Bee movement.
Bye.
Bees get like the most attention. The bees and the turtles.
Save the
If
turtles.
you were a narcissist, you want to be a bee or a turtle.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather be a turtle. I've been thinking a lot about how I always say this, but I want to be a roach. Like literally, I want to be a roach. Like roaches are mad left alone. You can't kill them. Like they don't pay bills.
You just hiss.
They just
You'd
like
be like a cat girl.
roaches are so resilient. Have you seen that video of them like putting the roach in the microwave for like 30 seconds? They open it and the roach just crawls back out.
No.
Roaches can like withstand radioactivity.
That I was gonna say that was what that crossed my brain. Okay, well if you want to live forever.
Yeah, but say when the world ends, like the next human like are gonna be roaches. Roaches are gonna after like the world is wiped out from like we can't live here because the climate's horrible. Roaches will be here and they'll get big as fuck. They'll grow like
Yeah, because
thumbs.
the they're gonna get.
They'll be the they will be. They'll be the next humans. They'll be
They're
the
gonna
next
build
like
their
main
own
thing.
society,
Literally.
and they'll do better than us.
Yeah.
Our
I mean,
history might repeat itself, honestly, because like, one, all of our texts would be burnt. The roaches can't learn our language because.
they have their own language.
Well, actually, there's probably gonna be some type of time capsule with technology, and like I feel like technology is kind of safe from radioactivity. I don't know about paper.
I don't think paper is.
Isn't, but maybe like a hard drive underground might be fine, like in a cellar,
Yeah.
like in a Mark Zuckerberg like doomsday house.
Honestly, in a real way, roaches are everywhere. They're like in our they're everywhere. They see what's going on. They don't need a step by
yeah,
step.
but they don't
see us
understand,
doing
but
it.
I'm saying when the
probably do.
radioactivity like makes them, gives them thumbs and like makes them bigger and their brains get bigger, like they will be able to learn.
Could you imagine a roach the size of us? Like literally roaches like sitting up like this.
They're gonna be on a podcast.
And then a roach on a podcast and like humans are the little tiny minuscule things that annoy them and they're like humans are going to be like the next like thing.
Well, we'd be
God.
gone.
Or what if roaches evolve into humans?
No.
No? Like didn't fish evolve into humans? Didn't like humanity start with fish? And
I'm
they were
not
like, I need
sure.
legs. They're like, I need legs. And they got legs.
Didn't it technically start with like a little microorganism?
Well, yeah, that's everything, I think.
Yeah.
Everything starts with a microorganism.
Yeah. I mean, if you believe in evolution, I believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God. Actually, I had a friend.
Speaking of which, oh wait, you don't want to?
I know I will. I actually, no, I don't think she'll see it, but
Is this
I-
something we're gonna cut though?
probably not.
Okay.
I have like, I have these like little holes in my,
Yes, I
Sorry.
do.
they're like, people will say like, oh, they're like gills, like from evolution from like fish. Like that's
Oh.
like gills, because whatever, I was born with them. I was telling my friend, she like asked me about it, I was telling her, and.
I have noticed those. I've just never asked.
Yeah, no, but she's like, everyone in my family has it, and like, most like black people, if you look at them, they have it in their ear.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They say it's like an evolution thing.
Have you've looked it up? You've done research?
Yeah, but also people just say that. Also, I was told that, but
So have you done research? We're gonna have to do some research. on
actually,
that.
we'll actually add a thing right here if it's true or not.
Okay. It'll be like debunked. Fact or fiction.
But no, I was telling my friend. She like asked about it, and she's like, "Oh, those piercings." Like, no. I was like, also, I'm like 15, so I'm like, no, it's just like gills, ha ha ha, like in a joking way. I'm like, she's like, what? And I'm like, no, it's like humans evolved, like whatever.
I would believe if it were gills if you could swim underwater, but like you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
But either way, she was like, oh, I don't believe in that. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? Evolution. Like, I don't believe in evolution. Like, that's not a thing. And I think that was like the first time in my life I ever had a moment where I was like, I don't even want to argue about this because I'm not like it's
You
just
and
it's
I
too
are
far.
Quite literally very different.
No, it's
And
just
I will
we're
accept
just
that.
passing, like
Yeah.
passing. Like I don't need to go back and forth with you.
No.
It's fine. You're right. Evolution's not real.
So Bryan had mentioned this to me, but we didn't get in a conversation about it. Speaking of evolution not being real and Jesus Christ, what exactly was it with the Olympic opening that pissed off religious people.
They just get mad at everything.
No
hate.
She's
She's really religious. So I don't.
Right.
This is our savior. Like, she went to Catholic school, so we can talk about it.
Right, I'm
it's
so
fine.
religious.
I'm
really
sacrilegious.
I'm
bitch.
I'm the Antichrist. But yes, I saw online because I was curious. I was like, wait, why are people mad about this? Because you didn't tell me we were going to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
I saw a ton of articles saying that like I think there were like a ton of drag queens at like a runway show during the opening. And they said they were like doing a reenactment of the Last Supper.
Did you see it?
I saw the picture. It doesn't really
Not
it
really.
doesn't really look like it. And also I watched the 3-hour long
You watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing because I've been house sitting and I had nothing else to do, and you wrote it in the notes for us to talk about this, so I was like, okay, let me get everything.
Oh, I just watched like the one little thing and watched a few TikToks. You're in it.
I know everything.
This is a really educated response.
Yes, I can fully articulate myself on this from having witnessed it. No, it was a brief moment where they start off the scene like showing the drag queens and like
we'll put it in right here. I'm just kidding.
Right. And there's no supper on the table, like just one queen. I think she's a queen. The one in the middle?
No. I don't know. I don't know her.
I don't know,
Doesn't
but
matter.
she had a DJ board.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, or like, if they are, actually, I don't think it was, at this point, what, like, people can't stand facing a camera without it being the Last Supper.
Right.
But also, if it was going to be the Last Supper, what commentary are they trying to make? Like, queer people feast on DJing? queer people love to play the
Literally,
DJ. Like,
drag queens break bread by playing Charlie XCX.
by playing Guess by Charlie XCX. Like, what? But
Yeah,
I don't know.
no,
It's just...
That was unreal. I actually thought, because I'd watched it all the way through and then did my research, so I even formulated my own
I never do
opinions.
that.
It was crazy. It was crazy. This is the first time I've done this in a long time. It was like an assignment in like a literature class.
Ooh,
like,
that eats.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to hit that.
Sometimes it's fun. Yeah, it was like it was refreshing for my brain.
It was enriching.
To not have outside opinions and be able to just like see something.
That's so impossible to do, especially with TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I read so many
really
TikTok
good
comments.
See something, sit with it, formulate your own opinion, and then hear what others have to say. So you're like, okay, this is me experiencing like my individuality right now.
Yeah.
So that was fun to do, but I thought that the thing that would have made people mad or religious
People
Christians
mad.
or whoever,
Your
not all
brothers and
Christians.
sisters in Christ.
Not all Christians.
Not all Christians.
But you know, specific people. There was a clip, and I think it was honoring like the love and romance and literature of France. And basically it's these 3 people in a library and they're like passing these books back and forth, which I didn't know what the titles of these books were because they were all French books. But I'm assuming it was like flirty titles because like it was these 2 like I'm going to say like male presenting people and 1 like female presenting person. Like flirting with each other with their eyes across this library and passing each other books. And then in the end of this scene of them together, they're all in this room. Like they run across the city into this room and all like look at each other to like kiss and turn back to the camera and shut the door for like a threesome, like a menage a trois.
Oh.
And I was like, I feel like that would make them more mad.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the first opening part of literally Maria Antoinette with her head cut off at like
That wasn't even the opening.
Well, that's whatever. But either way, like,
But that was
wouldn't that make you
amazing.
mad? No, it was great.
That
But I'm
was
like, wouldn't that
amazing.
make you mad? Like, I mean, I'm not mad about it, period. But like, wouldn't that like?
Did you
girl,
watch
she
the whole
was a real human
performance?
too. No, I just saw clips
So
on TikTok.
it's like a metal band, and then they have this classical opera singer come in. So they mixed metal.
Oh, and she's like singing down with her head cut off.
No, they have this boat passing by, this like fake boat, and this opera singer like in front of the Marie Antoinette, like, because she starts the performance. The lady with holding the head in the building.
Okay.
She starts the performance with like a little bit of opera, and then it turns straight to metal, and then like mixed in with the metal, this other opera singer like is singing, and it's insane. Just like this French metal. I think they're French. This like metal band, and then this like French opera singer like in one performance was just beautiful.
I don't know. I don't really remember other Olympics. I don't really, but like
Well, this
they're
was the
trying hard to get us to watch.
This is the first opening of the Olympics that took place out of the arena.
They're trying to get us to watch because
Yeah.
we're sitting here. I'm wearing the Paris shirt. Like,
No, we're like, you're wearing the Paris Olympic shirt. We are fully invested.
I've
like,
never been
it
inclined
worked.
to watch it except for like gymnastics. I think gymnastics is so fun.
They did exactly what we wanted to see. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it. It's still going. How long does the Olympics go on for? Like a week?
At least, yeah, at least. I'm invested. I fully am.
Maybe we should throw something on the grill and like have an like Olympics party.
They have a smoker here. Let's make some pulled pork.
Let's make pulled pork sale. Ooh, ribs. Forgot about those
Ooh.
ribs. That rib place.
Yeah, let's go on.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
I could be down.
I'm going thrifting tomorrow.
It's like your whole day.
It's all I have on the agenda. No, I have an internship opportunity, so I need to get some like business clothes because I can't office siren it. Like I've done like appropriate office sirens thus far for job interviews that like they're like leaning on like it's not appropriate, but like it's fine for now. Like it'll pass. Like they're gonna look at me and be like, okay, but they're not gonna be like, you whore.
Right. One specific thing I fuck with millennials in general is them like de-serializing the workplace with clothes. Like, you know, like in like Silicon Valley they wear like fucking t-shirts and shorts and like in New York they're like chilling. Yeah, actually, I mean
Silicon Valley and like
but those are the only like young millennial like people who own these, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like regular, you know what I mean?
Who own the companies, they like founded them.
Yeah.
Like startup companies.
Yeah, like startup companies with a chill vibe. Like I fuck with that. Like no one wants to wear, especially for me. I see my dad go to work. He's in a fucking button-up shirt and a tie and khakis.
That's about to be me.
It's 106 degrees outside. Like, oh my god.
Oh, I saw the most amazing outfit downtown. This woman had like a pantsuit on, except like she had a blazer and like a button-up, but her bottoms was shorts. It was like slack shorts, and I was okay, wait, you're eating. Like,
that eats.
And she's not like way overheated either.
Yeah, in a motorcycle boot. Can you wear motorcycle boots in a workplace?
No.
Can you wear Docs in a workplace?
It depends. You need
like,
non-slips?
you think I could wear these? Oh, these are non-slip, I think.
Yeah, are you working at like
I mean like a corporate workplace. Like
I don't know. Maybe like Doc loafers. I have a pair of Reformation loafers that
can I wear Vans in a workplace?
No. I'm gonna get some
stocks.
Manolo Blahniks.
Okay. You're gonna go straight to the heels.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You don't?
No, I don't like that. We have to do this. Like, why can't I just wear like slippers?
I think the most exciting part about working in a place where I have to dress in business attire is that I get to wear heels to work and be like, that's the only part of the outfit that like can eat. Like I'm gonna get cute slacks.
We're at the vibe right now. We're like, you could wear a cute little like pencil skirt. Oh my god, like cute slacks and like a chill little button up. Oh, that would eat. No, I'm talking about like a little button, like a blouse. So cute. Honestly, the whole thing might eat. And you wear glasses.
Yes.
So like you can wear you could office iron it up. Little claw clip.
I can I'm going to do the most appropriate put together office siren that I can that is acceptable. The office siren I have right now is me, because I don't really have like an office siren aesthetic day to day.
Not at all.
So I'm like pretending like I do with pieces that I have, and it's not working. It's a hot mess. So I'm really going to have to sit down with my Pinterest board and just like go to work.
With my Pinterest board. Do you think people like 30 years ago were really this like spent so much time thinking about like when they went to the corporate world?
Yes, but they were looking through like magazines.
Real.
And doing cutouts. And like a mood board.
Real. Same with like food. Like those like, you know, like we can like be so inspired and learn so many new things about like cooking things just from like looking online. Like they had to read cookbooks to learn to cook. You know what I mean?
Well, and I feel like with the development of technology, it's easier to do like fun fusion dishes.
Yeah. Like AI can make us a recipe, bitch.
AI can make us the craziest fusion
dish ever.
I actually have seen like AI be used to like create like a restaurant idea or concept.
Oh yeah, I see stuff like that. It eats.
It's cool. I like
We're obsolete. AI couldn't do what we're doing. Actually, it could. AI hella could. Do you remember Lo Michaela? That fucking like robot girl on Instagram.
I do.
She could make a podcast and she'd be AI right now. Like AI can do anything.
Lo Michaela, you need to be our first.
Can we have Lo Michaela on the podcast? Actually, no. Let's have all the people that were at the Last Supper, like.
The fake one.
Not the real one. The opening. Let's have them on the podcast. If you guys are watching this, we want you guys like. Let's talk about it. I want to hear like the artistic direction.
Have you seen
and Lo Michaela.
Kris Jenner's Instagram?
I've dabbled. I've seen her.
Literally, she smooths everything. It's not just her face. It's her neck. It's her ears. It's her eyelids. It's her outfits. She will smooth the aloe suits she is wearing, the aloe track pants.
There's no way that she runs her Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be someone that's doing that for her, and why are they doing it that harsh?
No, she looks like Lo Michaela.
Eats.
She does.
Well, even on the show, they're smooth the fuck out. Like, they're
no,
so
but
smooth.
not as bad as on her Instagram.
Is it that bad?
It's really bad. I would show you, but we're unplugged.
We're mad unplugged. Well, we're mad unplugged. But, damn, it's that bad.
Yeah, it's really
Something
bad.
to be said about that. I mean, honestly, if I get up there in age, I'd probably be doing that too. I'd be smoothing the fuck out of my face.
Maybe.
I'd be smoothing the fuck out of my face sometimes when my skin's hella bad. Like, whatever. Everyone does it. Literally everyone does.
I have popped out a couple pimples. I use my...
Yeah, everyone does.
Here, let me just put you on, you guys. There's this app called Retouch. It
Is it free?
basically, like, yeah. It's like
Face
an
app.
AI generative fill.
Oh.
So basically, if I have one zit, all I do is tap the zit, and it... Like, I don't even have to do, like, a, you know how on Facetune back in the day, it was like you select a spot
and then you get
paste it
from a different
somewhere else.
one?
No, it's like you just tap the zit and it erases. Also, I use it when I've been traveling. If I'm in, like, an open body of water and I have a picture of me in the water, if there's other people in the background, I will blur them.
I actually do know that.
Yeah,
and that eats.
Yeah.
Only woman in the world. I love that vibe.
I love that vibe, too.
That's a good... I'm literally the only woman in the world right now. Like, no one exists, bitch. Like, this is literally a beautiful sunny Saturday. There's no one behind me. Like, it's just me.
Like, we rented out this whole lake.
Period. No, I do love that. And honestly, I'm going to download that.
Yeah, no, it's a good app. I will be using it when I travel later.
I love you, Kris Jenner. Keep doing it.
Keep doing it, girl.
Keep
We're with
retouching
you.
it. Like, you don't need to be real. Be AI. Like, it's fine.
As long as you're open and honest.
Eh.
Whatever.
Or not.
We are right now.
We are.
We're being so vulnerable.
We're so candid.
Good movie you wanted to talk about?
Oh my god. Okay, we might actually have to cut it because it's so bad. Basically, I watched this
Maybe
movie.
like make it as appropriate as you can.
I don't really know how. Because the whole premise... Okay, basically, I watched this movie the other day. I'm surprised I haven't... Well, have you ever seen Nothing in This World, the music video by Paris Hilton?
No.
Okay, well, basically, that music video is based on this movie, which I didn't know the movie existed.
Okay.
But it's called Boy Next Door. And it's like this, like, senior in high school who's 17, and this... His neighbor's niece, who's like 25, moves in next door, and they like start a. They don't actually, not a rendezvous. They literally like start a relationship. Like
Wait, the old guy and the young girl. Is this like a 90s movie?
No, 2004, but young guy, older girl, and that's the only reason why it's like.
I've seen a movie like
it's,
this with a young girl and an older guy.
What the hell is going on? The craziest shit was happening, and like, basically, she was house sitting for her aunt.
Well, you know, this was right after all of the
Oh no, it gets worse than just a
who was
relationship.
the child star? Drew Barrymore? Is she the one?
Drew Barrymore, yeah.
The one that like all the old men were like making her snort with them, and like when she was like
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this was around that time.
Well,
They
no,
thought it was
yeah.
okay. They
No,
knew
but-
it was wrong.
Oh no, it's definitely wrong.
They knew it was wrong, but everyone let it fly.
Oh, trust me. Yeah, I get the nuances to the time
Yeah.
and place. But it's they whatever end up being a relationship. He finds out that she's like a porn star. So then that's a whole other layer of he's like, you don't need to do that anymore. Like whatever. There's like a scene where like after he finds out that she's a porn star, he like does
She's 17 and a porn star?
No, he's 17.
Oh.
She's 25.
So what is his child ass gonna do?
So basically, he like is like, I can't even look at her. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of
He's
layers.
shunning her now.
Yes, he's like, I can't even look at her. Like, she's assessing. He's like, other 17-year-old boyfriends who are like, no, what you got to do is you got to do this, whatever. He's like, taking her out, takes her to a motel, and this girl is like very struggling. They're like, however they'll like depict how sex workers act like back then. They're like she has no sense of self, like blah blah blah, whatever. He like takes her to the motel and is like, she like starts to like get undressed, like insinuating, like knowing what he's going for. And he's like, "What are you doing? Like, ew, I can't believe you're doing this. Like, I can't go through this. Like, oh, I just turned this off. Is it on?
It's on.
Being like, you're disgusting, basically. And then like he's like, let me save you from this world. Like, you don't need to be a porn. You don't need to be a whore anymore. But basically, at the end, he is like out of like $15,000 for like some school thing. What doesn't matter. They end up shooting a porn so that he can make the money. Not them two together, but like he produces one, and he like kind of wanted her to be in it. So it was like, okay, if like he's profiting off of it, but like if she's making fat ass money, it's like not cool. And also, she's no saint herself.
So
She's
how
like
did
25.
Paris Hilton use this movie as social commentary in her music video?
She didn't use it as social commentary. She did the same thing. Like nothing. Nothing.
There's a fly on your mic.
It's called like nothing in this world is the music video, and like basically she's the neighbor that moves in. It's a young boy, and then like she like is seducing him in the music video. No, it's fucked. But I used to love that music video when I was younger. And time and place.
Didn't know.
I mean, I didn't know, and I literally loved it. We should watch. I'm gonna show it to you later.
We'll watch it.
It's actually really fucking bad because he even looks like he's like maybe 15, and she's like nothing, like grinding
We're gonna
on
have to
him.
look up how old he was.
I'm sure he was.
We're
18.
gonna be the first podcast to cancel Paris Hilton.
No, we're not.
Just
No,
kidding.
we're not.
I'm
No,
just
we're not.
kidding.
She's fine.
She's
fine. Leave her
I love
alone.
Paris.
Yeah,
And
me
Paris
too.
actually does really good work.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
philanthropist.
Yeah, she is. Philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. So, our camera went out and we just restarted filming again. But we were saying we love Paris Hilton. She does a lot of good work.
I love her. I do.
Yeah, she's great.
Forget that music video. It honestly also is very, from my memory, very well done.
Okay. We'll have to let you know about that.
Not tasteful, but it's very well done. I'm pretty sure they kiss in it. I'm allegedly. I don't remember, but yeah. No, there's a lot. But she's fine. She went through hell.
You know what's funny?
What?
Pre-gaming post-college life is going to a bar before another bar.
Yeah.
You pre-game at one bar to go to another bar.
Yeah. Spend money to spend money.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
There's no like pre-game at the
At
house.
Actually, I'm actually kind of happy about that.
Really?
Well, no, but like in my own selfish way, because I would get to the like music-wise.
You would get to the pre-game super late.
Well, yes, no, because normally the pregame would be like at my house,
Oh. Okay.
and also like they're everywhere so close, and I just like live across the street. It doesn't matter, but I would not be allowed to be on aux.
Oh.
As fuck, because I would play. Actually, Brennan just said this to me in the car the other day. I'm like playing music. He's like, "Fuck, like this shit's so sad."
I listen to a lot of sad music
And that's
too.
exactly what happened at the pregame. I'm like playing Frank Ocean.
You're
like,
trying to kill everyone's vibe.
but I'm not, because I'm lit to it. Like I get lit.
It doesn't matter what's on. We're feeling the vibe.
I like a sad music at the pregame. Like
I'm okay with it. It has to be the right group and the right vibe. And like it depends on where you're going.
a little Stephon Stevens for the pregame.
It depends on where you're going for sure. Like if you're about to go dance at the bars, like I need to get in a dancing mood.
Fiona Apple in the Uber.
No. No. When I was living with my roommates, it was only 4 of us, so we didn't really battle for the aux that much. It was like you'd put in a request and it would get accepted. And all of us kind of had the same taste in pregame music before going out to the like college bars, which was just like Trippie Redd and like You My Everything.
Hey, I love you. You my everything. No, yeah, that's.
And also, like, pre-gaming for a college bar is like railing like 5 or 6 shots. So by the time those are down,
or 10.
Not for me, I would die. But like right when you get downstairs, you rail those. You're ready to hear You My Everything immediately.
Yeah.
You don't even need to do the Fiona Apple if like you're not sipping on something. If you're sipping on a couple beers and hanging out, fine. Fiona Apple can go on the queue.
I could like bust some shots down to the Smiths, like Fiona, like anything. I love it. It makes me lit. Like
If I'm busting shots down to the Smiths, I'm alone, and it's a bad night.
Listen to the beat, though. Listen to the beat, though. Listen to the. No, that also was a thing about.
No, I'd be crying like, now I know how Jonah walks.
No, that is. And now I know. Like you're doing it. And now I know how Jonah walks. Like that's lit. That's fun.
No, that is.
But that is also one thing. Like that was the difference about like if I were gonna be on aux, like it's either literally that shit or like if my like hype music is literally just the most hood rat shit ever, and especially in Santa Barbara, like that's not the vibe. Like so I'm like, okay, well I'm either playing this or I'm like literally they're kind of scared. They're like, who are you? Like what's going on?
Right.
I don't know. I like being like a little melancholy before I go out. Like let it all out before you leave.
Yeah. Honestly, not a bad idea. Flush yourself of it. It's like therapy.
Love it. I love therapy.
Because then you're not going to be in the bar like getting overstimulated, super like sad and like ready to leave.
True. I think for me it's like
maybe
physically.
maybe that's why that happens to me because you like overstimulate yourself at the pregame.
I was actually gonna just say, but that actually makes more sense. I was gonna say I think it's impossible for me to feel overstimulated when I'm drunk, but that probably is why I don't feel overstimulated when I'm drunk.
I don't know. You're a special type of drunk.
I am.
You're a demon.
I'm like chill, honestly. I think I'm chill. What do you mean? I'm literally drunk right now. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm kidding. No, I think I'm chill.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Like, but what do you like? Why do you think?
I'm
otherwise?
literally thinking of the last time we went out.
Last time we went out?
Yes.
Right when I had a good time, or the last time we went out, like period? Because I'm pretty sure the last time we went out, I went out home early. I wanted to go home early.
Yes, you did, and also you were drunk and trying to like bargain with people selling drinks on the street, and like bothering them so bad. A 2-for-1 deal. He's selling water bottles for like $2 each. Just buy the water bottles. You don't need a $2 for 2 water bottles. What was going through your head? Nothing. It wasn't. You just wanted to like. You thought it was like a trading bazaar. You thought this was trading and bartering season.
I don't remember who I was with, but I'm like.
You were with Liz.
No, a different time, but that I did something like I feel like I do it. Also.
That was not the first time you did that too.
No, actually. Yeah, hot dogs.
That
like,
night you were at the hot dog stand.
Like for free.
She's like, it's $10, and you're like, how about 8? This woman is making your hot dog, ignoring you, and you're like, let's do 8. I'm standing there. I'm paying for it, by the way. You were gonna Venmo me later. I look at her, and you're like yapping about how it should be $8. I look at her, and I'm like, baby, it's okay. Like, I'll pay you. And then
stop. Actually, you're right. Maybe I am not drunk.
The next morning,
I'm like,
I
no,
Venmo request you for $10, and you ignore that request and send me 8, and you text me and you go, no, I got her down to 8. And I go, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Go to my transaction history. It's $10.
I was bothering her, and if she's watching, girl, I'm sorry.
She's not watching, and if she saw the freaking thumbnail, she'd be like, oh hell no.
Wait, I'm hella weak. Oh,
her
God.
and the dude who was selling the beverages are gonna be like the thumbs downs on our videos.
Yeah,
that we see, the 1-star ratings.
I'm really sorry, y'all. But on the flip side, which is something that speaking of, because I guess I'm completely wrong. I'm not chill when I'm drunk. Now that you're giving me memories, and now I'm thinking about how I give money that I don't have to people asking for money when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
All the time. First of all, I'm like, you were like, oh yeah, you gave $2 to that guy the other day. I didn't even know I had $2 in my wallet. So like when you told me that, I was like, where did that come from? Like I probably was like, oh, let me look. Oh wait, I do here. Like what? I don't have money. And I did it the next day too. I got $3 because I was drunk, and he was like,
that's why you're not gonna be able to get a new phone.
I know.
And why we didn't get that damn plate the other night.
I know. We really want to.
There is this woman in Sacramento who, actually, I'm gonna plug her.
Plug her.
What is it? Big Trap Keys Kitchen.
Yeah.
Big Trap Keys
Kitchen. Well, no,
Kitchen.
you shouldn't plug it yet because we haven't even tried it.
I know that shit is gonna be fire.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Next episode we'll let you know if it's good or not.
Or we'll do a miniature.
Were talking
we
about
might do a
doing
miniature of like in between, like a miniature episode, like of just us eating, like in between these 2 episodes.
Oh, like a mukbang?
Yeah, we could just do that.
Yeah, I think the intention is to do a mukbang when we eat these plates. They look fantastic.
They do.
It's shrimp, it's wings. She has, I think I even know it off the top of my head. She has buffalo, lemon pepper,
She's some hot chili
a
ones.
sweet hot chili one, and then like Cajun
That's the one
shrimp,
that I'm interested
yellow
in.
rice,
Yellow rice.
mac and cheese. She has a salmon teriyaki plate. She does chicken and waffles with the wings and like waffles, and she does different flavors for the waffles. She'll do like she has
She have blueberry?
She has cinnamon toast crunch waffle. She has fruity pebble waffle and Oreo waffle.
Oreo waffles?
I know that menu like the back of my hand.
The thing is, we haven't tried it yet, so.
No, yeah, but it looks really good. She also has Kool-Aid if you want that.
I really like Kool-Aid.
I like Kool-Aid, but I'm not gonna pay like $8 for Kool-Aid when
we could just make our
go
own
make
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that, and I'll let you know, or you'll see us eat it.
I'll let you know.
You'll know. You'll know when you know.
I'll be happy.
'Cause
I love it. I think I mean, that happens in every city, but I love a bitch who like sells plates out of her house. They're always good as fuck. There's nothing like a home cooked meal. Like in a restaurant, it's not the same.
This is gonna take my plate virginity.
Really?
This is my first plate.
Like buying out of someone's house?
Yes.
So fun. I love it. They're always good, actually.
Yeah. No, I have no doubt that it's gonna be really good.
Because the bitches who are selling plates out of their house are doing it because they cook for their friends all the time, and their friends like, you gotta go make like, bitch, go sell plates. Like, this is fire. Like, they already. Actually, you're right. We could plug it because she probably already has hella reviews from her friends before she was even
We've also already seen so
it.
many of the videos on her Instagram.
I know. We need to ask her to like film us in the car.
There's literal videos of people, because you have to pick it up and she doesn't deliver.
She don't have to.
She doesn't have to because I will go. But people will drive up, and I'm sure half of them are
high as fuck,
geeked out of their minds. Literally, I think I've seen ones where they roll down the window and smoke like pours out, and then they have the plate in their lap, and they do a review for her Instagram, and the plates look amazing. Everyone has only had nothing but nice things to say.
Yeah.
So.
No, I want her to film us. She said, like, she posted on her story, she's like, let me know if you want to film, like, be filmed a review. Like, I want her to film us in the car, like, being like...
Well, and we'll have her plug the podcast, because we just plugged her.
True.
And we're going to do... Well, we can't eat in the car, because we're going to do mukbang. Unless we do the mukbang with her there.
Her in the back seat.
We sit outside of her house for 2 hours.
God. No.
No, only an hour.
That's funny. No, I'm down.
Oh, I had a really fun night.
This weekend? On
Yes.
Friday or Saturday or what?
Friday, I think. I don't know. Friday or
Saturday,
Saturday.
because Saturday was
Saturday, I went to Larry June.
Yeah.
Which was honestly pretty good. The sound was kind of trash, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, the bass was louder than his vocals. I had a really fun night. I hung out with some girls that I haven't seen in a really long time, and I made some new friends, and we went over to one of their houses. Skinny dipping party.
Oh, yeah. Totally
7 girls skinny dipping till 4 in the morning.
Girlhood.
And I was like, I'm shitting on post-college life so much, but that was really fun.
And it's healing.
It was very healing.
It's healing to make good memories back home.
It's healing to make good memories, like, after college, and, like, know that you can have fun and, like, make friends and
totally
do reckless, crazy things, and that you're not old and ancient, you know?
Well, okay, 20 versus 1, literally 22.
We're 22, but, like, I don't know. I feel like college was just, like, such a time of just being stupid and silly, and, like, that was a very, like, college activity.
Yeah, I think I'm destined to be, like, literally stupid and crazy for the rest of my life.
I hope so for me.
I think you will be, too.
Yeah, we'll see what happens after I have to wear business formal.
Gotta break you down.
Yeah, it's gonna break me.
Break you down.
Just type on letterhead paper.
Oh, God.
For days and days and days and days and days. Yeah.
What else is in there? I can't. I had a dream.
Okay. I had a really weird dream.
I had a dream the other night about. I have a lot of dreams about food. Some good, some bad. But I had a dream about a buffet. Like, I was at a buffet, and I was thinking about how I haven't been to a buffet in so long. Like, I literally love buffets. Like, I don't even care.
I don't
honestly,
remember my last buffet.
Right?
No.
That needs to change.
Maybe like Disneyland.
Did you go to Disneyland?
Well, sometime when I was
There's a buffet
really
at
young.
Disneyland.
Oh, I actually do know the last, but it's not like a real buffet. It was like a hotel buffet.
Like breakfast, continental breakfast.
You like breakfast stuff, yeah.
Oh, that's not really a buffet.
No, and it's like it was like finger foods. Like when I went to Cabo, they had a buffet. Like, but it wasn't a big buffet. It was like little sandwiches and like cheese boards.
I did all you can eat sushi like a few weeks ago.
That's different because that's not a buffet.
But I guess the last buffet I went to was when I was in Cancun 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like
I know what you're talking.
Like Vegas type of buffet.
Yeah, like huge trays of just like amazing food.
Like honestly,
like a tray of literal like chicken cutlets and like mac and cheese.
Teeter to say, like I would settle for Golden Corral. I just want to eat a lot of food right now. I don't know what's going on. Like,
I went to Golden Corral a couple times with my grandparents when I was a kid.
I thought you were gonna say recently. No, same. My aunts would take me.
And it was like they had a chocolate fountain.
They talked about it. They cooked your steak to order, low-key. And it's like $14.
It was good.
It's like $14.
I remember liking it.
Me too.
I also really
the
liked
rolls. I remember the rolls.
Sonic.
Really I've been to Sonic twice.
I went maybe like twice too.
There's not one by my house.
They have really good like Slurpee beverages with nerds.
They do. Their tater tots are really fucking good.
Their chili cheese dog, like
their hot dogs are good. Banging. Yeah. I want a burger.
If you want a burger.
Ugh.
You know what's something I miss about being a child?
What?
Weaponized incompetence.
You can still weaponize your incompetence.
No, it isn't the same anymore. I feel like, because now that we're like grown, it's like you are fully competent. Like, and even if you aren't, like your peers will hold you to that standard of being competent enough to do certain things. But as a little kid, I was like, I can't run the dishwasher. I don't know how. I can't. What else couldn't I do?
Like that specific one.
What else? What else was there? Or like tying your shoes. Like I fully could have learned, but I was so stubborn. I was like, I can't. You have to do it for me.
How old were you when you learned to tie your shoe?
Pretty young. Maybe like kindergarten, first grade.
Yeah, I think I learned the end of first grade, and I always thought that was so late.
I don't remember actually.
I remember it literally just got to the point where my dad was like, we were in Palm Springs somewhere over there. But my dad, like, we're in the hotel, and I was like, okay, come here. And he's telling me, he's like, you need to learn. Like, and he literally had me sit there and like, to learn to do it. Because I wouldn't do it. Yeah, because I wouldn't do it. I was like, I can't. I don't know how to do it. And I remember, because I still tie my shoes with 2 bunny hoops instead of the one. Because I would do with the one. I was like, I don't know how to do it. And even when he was like teaching me, I was like,
still exercise weaponized.
I actually still don't know how to do it. I just never like learned to do it. But he had me sitting there and he was like, do it this way. And he's like, I was like, I can't do it this way. He's like, okay, then let's try a different way. And it was just so easy that I couldn't even act like I didn't know how to do it.
No, yeah.
Like I was like, okay, I can do it.
Something
it's
I
fine.
used weaponized incompetence about, riding a bike. I still don't know how to ride a bike.
You don't know how to ride a bike.
I've done it a couple times, but like I can do it around a cul-de-sac, but there's no world in which I ever will be biking like long distances by cars.
By cars.
On treacherous terrains. Like it just won't happen. Like if you want to like go in circles around your little cul-de-sac on a bike, like sure, that'd be an amazing first date. Let's do it.
Riding bikes is so freeing though. You really should learn how to ride a bike.
That's fine. I'll
It's
drive my car with the
fun.
windows down.
No, it's not the same.
It's way better.
It's not the same. And also you like are like working out while you're fucking biking, but it doesn't even feel like you're working out.
No, I think if a man was in my hinge and he was like first date, like let's go biking, I'd be like unmatched.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Like let's go bike to somewhere and have a picnic.
No, I would rather like you pick me up and play music in the car. 1, I get to figure out your music taste. 2, I get to see if you're a douche driver. 3, I get to another thing about that is like, oh my gosh, I hate this. When men take you on a date, and this has happened to me, I think everyone I've dated does this.
Drives like
even just like not
person.
Even like boyfriend, but like even the people who I've been on dates with. 1, they drive like a crazy person. 2, the music is so loud. We can't talk. It's so. I mean, like with my like boyfriends, it was fine because it was like we talk all the time. Yeah. Like we don't need to, but like I have been on first dates. Specifically, this one in high school. I'm so sorry if he watches this. He's gonna know.
Who?
And he was blasting this music on a subwoofer in the back of his car. A subwoofer, those huge speakers that boys get in their trunks that are like.
Boys that you know. I don't know any guy that's
boys this is the thing. And I literally like. I'm like 15, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm like, just jerking, and also, just we're not talking. Like, it's the first time we ever hung out, and you say hi, and then, like, turn the music up, and it's just silence. I'm like, sure, maybe he was nervous.
What'd you guys do?
Oh my god, we went to Target.
That's real. That's like 15-year-old date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know that meme? It's like, if you see like a guy with a girl in Target, that means they're like fucking raw.
Oh, we were not.
Yeah, you were.
No, we weren't.
That's what people who saw you thought.
Okay, well, I mean, I have been in a Target with people that I would. So, I've been house sitting and I've had a lot of downtime.
Mm-hmm.
So I will sit around for hours and hours, and I've adopted Brendan's technique, which is just playing Dress to Impress on Roblox for hours.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is the most infuriating game on the planet. Because there will be a theme. Literally, it happened earlier. I was showing my dad because he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Playing Roblox." He's like, "No, you're not." He comes up behind me.
Well, Roblox is coming up for us older kids now.
It's just the Dress to Impress, though, because I've gone on the other games. Because I was curious. I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. Like, let me see what the kids are doing these days. All the other games are literally just, like, pointless and dumb. But Dress to Impress is a good game. And, well, if you're in the right server. Because I will leave lobbies if I am sensing that there are a ton of prepubescent children in the lobby. I will leave. And let me tell you how I spot them. And let me tell you. For example, the theme earlier was like retro glamour. Retro.
They're like 2000s. Y2K vibe.
I literally did this amazing like 60s, like plaid. She had a scarf, she had a hat, she had like an amazing like 60s hairstyle, whatever. Like a kitten heel and some like tights, whatever. Oh my god. These kids were like, there were a couple 70s, which I was like, fine. But it's boring. It looks boring.
A period.
You're wearing like a flower print tie top and like
clocked.
Flare jeans, whatever. I gave them like 2 or 3 stars.
I know. Also, side note, you actually rate people.
Yeah. I will rate you based on what I think.
1 star, because then it gets my points higher.
No, I'm gonna be honest. And I would expect that everyone else would be honest too, but the thing is, it comes from people without experience, you know? These are children who haven't lived lives. They aren't on Pinterest. They don't care about fashion talk.
Yeah, they also just don't know what some of the things are. Too.
They don't even know what retro is.
No, they don't know what retro is.
They were born in 2010. They're like... 2010?
Some of them could have been born in 2014.
No, yeah, and
that would be a 10-year-old.
And they're like, okay, bet, 2002, that's retro. I wasn't even alive.
Oh.
This is when I was born. What do you mean? No. And so there were girls in this lobby under the theme retro glamour wearing like a Y2K outfit. And I will bully you. I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat box.
I'm taking that personal.
I go, this is a miss.
Oh.
It's giving Y2K, not retro. Get out. I'm so mean. I've literally had little girls fight with me because I'll be like, they'll get first place. It'll be like first, second, and third place. You're in Y2K for retro glamour. And I'm like, none of you deserve this. The one in first place is like, you're just mad you lost. And I'm like, no, I'm mad that you didn't do the damn theme. What the heck? And that you all think this is right.
These girls will be on like a call together of like 3 or 4 of them, and they're all rating each other 5 stars. Like, that's why they win every time. They're friends. Like, that's what I was telling you guys. You guys all need to rate each other 5 stars, and you'll just win. At least you get the coins.
No, I'm an honest player because I'm a grown adult. This is what I'm talking about with weaponized incompetence and children. You are weaponizing your incompetence of being uninformed on many topics, especially in fashion. What are you doing?
Whole time it's a kid's game.
You know what? These little girls, I don't care it's a kid's game. These little 10-year-olds are like, I'm going to be the next Anna Wintour. They don't know who that is, but you know what I mean. They're going to be like,
no, yeah.
I'm going to be a fashion model.
No,
This
yeah.
is me practicing. No. You will never, ever.
You will never.
You will not be the director of any show with what you're doing. It's insane.
No, but honestly, they probably do need a little, like, real tough criticism from you.
And how uninspired are these children today? Because if the theme is retro glamour, what are you doing? You have an iPad and a MacBook and an iPhone these days. Google retro. Show me retro. Google it.
Show me go.
Look up the decades.
You look up things, right, as you do it. Yeah.
If I don't know what something is, I will look something up. Or if I like want a reference photo, like what was the theme? It was minimalist and maximalist.
They don't know what that is.
They do. They from what I've seen, they know what that is.
Still.
But I get creative sometimes. Like sometimes the minimalist and maximalist theme gets boring, you know? Like just like doing a basic outfit or like doing an extra outfit.
Yeah.
So I chose minimalist and I dressed as the Wii Fit trainer.
Brandon's done that before.
Really?
It eats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's very minimal. It's like a blank slate, like white character.
They're like, what's Wii Fit?
Ponytail. No, they don't know what Wii Fit is.
Yeah, what's Wii Fit?
They were not. I was their age on that weight. The scale.
It literally weighed.
It weighed me.
Oh, should we talk about that?
Yes, because it's wrong.
No, yeah.
It's weighing my 10-year-old ass, and it's like, bitch, you're fat.
They literally
like,
would put like
whoa.
overweight, underweight. Like they
Yeah.
would give you your BMI and like put like. Whoa.
They would.
Your
Yes.
character. They would make your character
Yes.
fatter.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was wrong. Anyways.
Wait. I can like forgot that it was
That's why these
hella
children
in
don't
that.
know anything.
Hmm.
No.
They
I'm
got
sure
it,
they're
dude.
better off without that,
Yeah.
honestly. They have the TikTok beauty filter instead.
They have the TikTok beauty filter. They have the. Oh my god, I get so many girls on like. I don't even know what they call it because I'm not a part of it, but like. You know, like ED Twitter, like the version of that on TikTok. I get so much of
I don't
that.
get that.
I don't know why. No one else I know does either. And I don't really engage with it. I do because I'll like look and be like, this is crazy. Like I'll
No,
look to it
it's
and I'll
a
look at the
lot.
comments and see what people are saying to see people say stuff, and they'll be like, "You're a gorgeous girl. Like I wish I looked like you." And the girls were like, "Actually, we probably shouldn't talk about this
You
because
know
it was
what?
actually sick." But
It's,
like,
this is just like history repeating
Yeah,
itself
it's
because
just
that was
Tumblr.
Tumblr, yeah.
yeah.
And there's always going to be that community somewhere, and
But
I
why
I
it
wish
gotta
them
be
the
on me?
best, and I hope for their healing and self-love.
No, real, and I wish they would get the fuck offline and stop trying to find people that share the same interests as them when your interest is starving yourself.
Yeah, that's not a hobby.
That's not good.
No.
You need to
that's
get offline, and
an
you need to be an inpatient like
Yeah.
yesterday. But that's a whole other
But
conversation.
peace and love, genuinely.
No, actually, peace and love. Like, it's fine. I
We're
get it.
giving tough love like crazy right now. I mean, I just was yelling at children. But the Wii Fit, I'm going to go back to that. There was an amazing game. Do you remember the tightrope game with the balance board?
Yes!
That was fun.
That ate.
That was good.
That ate. Honestly, you know, I still have it.
I think I might.
I still have the thing, and we fit
I
like.
think my parents got
There was one game where like it was like an obstacle course, and you'd have to like walk back and forth, like the ball would go by, and like the things was it's so fun.
Yeah, that game was fun.
Honestly, Wii Fit did its thing.
They could have had an update and a comeback.
Realistically, by the time I was like maybe 10.
If only the Wii came up with the Peloton first.
Oh, that would have eaten. But by the time I was like 10, I wasn't really playing outside anymore because I had like a smartphone. But like, I was
Smartphone when
still.
you were 10?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got my first smartphone when I was 10. But I also got my first iPod Touch when I was 8.
I had the iPod Nano. Really young.
I
The little square.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I had that too, really young. But
And I had
by
like
the time-
Kesha and Lady Gaga.
yeah, Nicki
And Hannah
Minaj,
Montana, and
Kesha.
Nicki Minaj.
I had Willow Smith with my hair back and forth. I had Zendaya's
Put this song on.
no, the
replay.
other
That
one.
was later.
Yeah, she had another one. I
Beep
don't
beep
remember.
beep my BF.
No, not even that. It was a real song.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. But by the time I was 10, I wasn't really playing outside anymore. So like playing the Wii Fit, I guess, was probably the only thing that really did keep me fit. So like that kind of ate, I guess,
Yeah.
because I was hella active. At least I was, I guess. I don't know. Or I also could have just.
Or like Just Dance.
I was never into that.
Oh, it's fun.
I was never into that. Did you see Ariana Grande at the Olympics?
I did see Ariana Grande at the Olympics.
She looks great. I love her.
She's sweet. She's just like, she's giving AI.
I love it.
Yeah.
If Kris Jenner can give AI, Ariana Grande can give
Kris
AI.
Jenner
10
doesn't give
times.
AI personality-wise, though.
True.
The way Ariana Grande carries herself, and every video I see of her, it's like someone coded in whatever how
She's
she
very
moves and talks.
poised.
Yeah. It's very calculated, but maybe that's what happens when like you're a child star.
That's what happens when you're a child star, and more specifically, a fucking pop star.
Yeah.
You know how many people make money off of her if she like moved wrong? Oh, especially after she fucking like she being recorded all the time. Like especially after the fucking like licking the donut and being like, fucking I hate fat ass Americans. Like we're saying that. Like she didn't think she was being recorded, so now she's like,
Yeah,
she'll all the time.
You have to have it together.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad for her. You by Glossier.
I liked that for a minute.
It smells so good. I literally remember.
You're just gross.
What?
I was looking through my caboodle, which is basically like a big makeup box from the early 2000s. You open it up. And
I know.
Because apparently people don't know what caboodles are, even at
Well, you hang out with 10-year-olds
also-
on Roblox.
I had a mom who had me at 20.
True.
So-
Yeah, I know what it is for my older sister, my
Yeah.
35-year-old sister.
Right.
So.
So I have all my makeup and stuff that I brought from college in there, the stuff that I decided to keep.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull out my Glossier U. It's the slide one with the pressed like cream. You know what I'm talking about? It's like kind of like a hard Vaseline consistency, but like hard.
Okay.
And it's like you like dab your finger, whatever. I open it up. Tell me why there was a mold blob in it, and I was like, oh, absolutely not. So I have to get a new one of that. But I opened it up to put it on today, and I was like, not happening.
No, I literally love. You ever saw that TikTok of that girl posted, and she was like, I'm obsessed with you by God. She's like out walking, and it's like, apparently it's not staged. I don't think it is staged, but she's like walking. She's like, I love like Glossier, whatever, like blah blah blah. This you and the girl walking by is like, she smells so good, like it was like real. And then Glossier like paid her money to for them to use it as a TikTok ad.
Wow.
But that literally happened with Tori Kalk. I like smelled her, and I was like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. She's like, oh, it's you by Glossier. I was like, of course it is.
And when I used to wear that, I had people tell me I smelled like home. Like,
yeah,
they'd
it
be
just
like,
smells really
you
good.
smell like someone's home from that I went to when I was a kid. Like, it smells like homey. It smells like my
Yeah.
friend's house when I was a child.
Maybe I should
Which
buy
is
that.
kind of a weird smell. Like a weird compliment to get.
That's a really good compliment. You smell like home.
No, but also it's like you smell like my friend that I knew's home. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Well, those are associated with good memories unless
Yeah.
like your friend bullied you.
right. I don't know. I don't know what they mean when they say that. I'm just like, oh, but yeah.
That's just factual. I guess I
have
get what
the
that
Glossier
means.
lotion.
I guess I get what that means because when I go into certain places, I'm like, damn, like this smells like my preschool, and I mean it in a good way, in the way that it makes me feel warm inside. But for me, that association is like, oh my god, it smells like my preschool, because like not even smells, but like you know how like memories have like sense with them,
Yeah.
not like sense, but
Well,
like sensory feelings.
I've heard of people who have this as well, like what you're talking about. I do not have that.
Oh really?
I never have had that happen. I've never. Ew, there's like a gnat. I have never smelt something and it's taken me to a memory. But I know a ton of people who have had that.
Yeah, I do that all the time. But I'll go into places and I'm like, actually, one place was fucking a Rosaritos in Isla Vista. When they would clean, like when you go first thing in the morning, like freshly cleaned, it would be like, oh my god, it literally smells like my preschool.
Wow.
Like
Weird. Because they had to sanitize the shit out of that preschool because all you nasty kids.
shitting, yeah.
Shitting yeah.
everywhere. I shit myself in
Speak up.
in kindergarten. I shit myself, and it was like we'd come back in from recess or lunch, or whatever, and I was like, Miss Theodorovich, no hate to her, actually, I love her. Her son was in my class, and like I would see her all the time up to graduation. She'd be like, hey, whatever. But I was like, can I go to the bathroom? She's like, we just came inside. Like, you should have went to the bathroom. Keep in mind, I'm literally 5. So like, 5-year-olds are not.
That.
Yeah, you're like, you were just out there. You should have used it on your own time. Like, whatever. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what, in kindergarten, you like kind of do like bullshit, and it's like not desks. It's like you're just sitting on the floor, like you're sitting in tables. It's a day where we're doing circuits for some reason. So like we're moving tables like over, and I literally shit myself, and I'm moving tables, and there was this girl Riley.
Wait, but that's kind of genius because then it's like they can't track down which kid it is.
Because let me tell you, there was this girl Riley. Because the last I think we moved like 3 times. I'm sitting next to her, and she comes over to me, and she's like, "Did you use the rest? Like, did you have an accident?" I'm like, no, I think it's her. I was like, it's not me. I was like, no, not me. She's like, no, it's okay. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's her. It's one of those things where like, if you lied, like you have to like stick to it. But they ended up finding out it was me. I got to go home. No, I said they ended up finding it was me.
I was gonna say, how would they not?
Yeah. I was not getting away with it. Sorry, I was not getting tickets to that show.
No, you weren't.
But I ended up getting to go home and taking a bath. And I thought I was going to get in trouble, but my parents were like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Because I told them that she didn't let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, she didn't.
I know, I asked to go to the bathroom. I also was in pull-ups. Actually, never mind.
When kids need to go to the bathroom, let them go to the bathroom.
Especially a 5-year-old.
Right.
Like, what? You don't need, like, 5-year-olds can't really verbalize that they need to go to the bathroom until, like, it's about to come. Like, it's literally about to come. They can't preemptively go shit. They're like, I should go shit because I'm already out here and this is my time, so I don't want to take her time. So,
Right,
in the off chance that I do need to shit.
There are no 5-year-olds. Weaponized incompetence.
That's not weaponizing incompetence.
Yes,
That's
it is.
actual incompetence. I'm not weaponizing it. It's
Okay,
just,
yeah.
I genuinely don't
You're
have
just
that thought.
incompetent.
I'm just incompetent. Sometimes you're just incompetent.
Okay, just like the girls on Roblox. They're just incompetent.
Yeah. Well, no, but they have the world at their fingertips, so that kind of is weaponizing incompetence because they could look it up. They could
And
look
then
up
they
what
just fight.
retro
They
is.
just want to fight with me.
Yeah, they just
Call
want
them
to fight
out.
with. They could look up what what scene is.
Ah!
they
Oh my
know.
god, I literally, like, in the 6th grade, like, if you asked me, I would have sworn on my life that I was going to have a scene aesthetic when I was older.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Side swoop. Big poof.
I used to give my
Side swoop with a big poof hair.
side soup with a big poof hair. Side soup. I used to give my Bratz
Eyeliner with a
dolls.
tight skinny jeans.
Eyeliner with a big lip ring. Eyeliner with a big lip ring. Tights in a puffy hat. Tights in a puffy.
Split tongue and a studded belt. Split tongue and a studded belt. Split tongue and a studded belt.
I used to give my Bratz dolls eyebrow piercings with like
I love that.
with sewing like needle, like pins that you use like when you're sewing to like keep it in place. I used to put 2 of them right here on our Bratz dolls to give them piercing. I don't know why I don't have an eyebrow piercing right now, but it's just not my vibe. I don't have any piercings.
I can see it.
I know I definitely could see it, but I'm saying like getting piercings in general is kind of just not my vibe at all.
Yeah.
I think the most I would do is literally get my septum pierced, but bitch didn't let me do it. I still honestly want one.
You should get an eyebrow. I think that would suit you.
I don't want to get an eyebrow piercing. Like,
Why?
I don't think I want a piercing. I
Okay.
don't think I want like. No offense to you sitting in
I
front of
understand.
me,
I'm
but
actually gonna
I
have
don't
to
really
get
want.
one that can flip up.
I don't want like a hole in my face because I'm gonna take it out.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna take it out in like probably like minimum a year. I'll get over it. I know I will. My brother has an eyebrow piercing. That makes sense because we would do it together. So I guess the prophecy like came true.
Yeah.
My boyfriend has an eyebrow piercing.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I don't need one. I can
There's
just.
another hummingbird. And that is the perfect sign that the podcast should end because there was one at the beginning and there's one at the end. It's so full circle. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week, and potentially we will be eating a delicious plate and a mukbang.
Yeah, sometime in between next week. Hopefully we do it.
Hopefully we do it. If we don't, it will be the next week's video. But we will have that plate and we will be grubbing.
I fuck up some wings. I don't play. Okay. Thanks for listening.
listening.
Or watching.
Or watching.
Bye.
Watch.